Greetings, Internet, and welcome to the first Oxleymations of 2021. For today's video, I've got my friend... What was your Twitch handle again?
Ruby Gamer.
My friend Ruby Gamer is with me today, and of course, you've got yours truly. And we're going to be taking a taste of some new yogurt flavors. I'm not sure if these are actually new or if these are old flavors that they brought back for this time of year, but regardless, in front of us, we haven't seen them until our last trip to Walmart.
Yes.
But regardless, the flavors we have in front of us are Gushers,
Tropical Punch Gushers
with burstin' beads. And then we've also got Strawberry,
Starburst.
apparently everyone's favorite. So, Ruby, which do you think we should start off with?
Well, we should also mention that we've got
yes.
Lipton Citrus Green Tea as a palate cleanse, because the other palate cleanse option of pickle slices would not pair well with this. Give us really bad indigestion.
And it would curdle the yogurt in our stomachs.
So, but because of our fairly light palate cleanse, we're going to go with the strawberry, because that seems like it would be the easiest...
The lighter flavor?
Yes, and the easiest to cleanse.
Alright, so let's open these bad boys up.
Ooh, got a little sploosh. I'm going to wipe that off, just in because I don't want to, you know... Ooh, go lick it. Alright. Well, I'm going to smell it first.
Probably should have done that.
It smells just like yogurt.
But it tastes like a breakfast cereal. No, I'm kidding.
That would be odd.
It would. Personally, I like this flavor.
Fairly delicate, fairly light.
And it tastes just about exactly like you'd expect it to taste, considering what it's called.
And give it a little stir.
Gotta make sure you stir up that yogurt.
And then...
Dink it. And slurp it.
That is actually really good.
Remember, you have to project to the camera.
I know. That
Otherwise-
is really good. It's quite delicious. It does taste almost exactly like a Starburst. Not quite as powerful.
I'm going back in for a second one. That's just too good.
It's not quite as powerful as a standard Starburst. But it is delicious. I will definitely be able to finish that.
Well, definitely the same. I could finish that now, but we've got another flavor to try.
Wipe off the spoon after done licking it clean, of course. And don't forget to cleanse the palate.
I was going to open this first, or at least get it started. It's like a party popper all over my thumb. Must resist urge to lick. Well, one thing I can say for this one that we didn't mention with the other one, we didn't show this to the camera, to y'all folks at home, but this one's a nice light pink color, very reminiscent of the pink Starburst on the front. Whereas this one is a nice dark, rich pink, almost a red color. Don't know how well y'all can see that without me dumping it over. Yeah, there you go, right here. Look at that. Now to put my spoon into this one and cleanse my palate real quick. A nice citrus hit that just clears the runway for the Gushers.
Alright. Again, we'll lick the lid clean. It's not bad. Not as good as Starburst, but then again, we haven't gotten any of the bursting beads. I think I see one, though.
Still had it on my thumb. For me, this one I don't know if it's the flavor of the tea messing with it, but it tastes weird.
Mm-hmm. But as you might be able to see it. There's a little bump on the top of mine.
Here, I'll bring one closer to the folks at home. Don't know how well y'all can see this, but if you look right here on the spoon, you see that little lump right there? That's one of the quote-unquote bursting beads.
Right. And this time we will dink with the top of the spoon, you know, the handle part.
Clink.
And let's try this. That bursting bead really does add a nice kick of flavor.
It's like bubble tea. That's exactly like one of those tapioca pearls from bubble tea.
Only the flavor is actually gusher,
Mm-hmm.
which I think improves it. But let's see if I can get some without the... Yes. The yogurt without a... If you get a bite without the bursting bubble is almost bland.
Mm-hmm. And so y'all can see what this looks like without the yogurt on it.
But, you know, you get a bursting bubble. You burst it, and it heightens the flavor.
Indeed.
Now, I'm going to be a mad woman.
Oh no. Do they pair well?
They do. However, I will say that our original assumption was incorrect. The strawberry yogurt actually does overpower the Gushers yogurt. Now, setting them aside for a moment.
Well, first, I'm going to try that.
Right.
Only I'm going to do it my way.
Uh-huh. And then...
This one actually makes that one taste better.
To give now to give a little verdict, a simple verdict. First off, we'll rate the Gushers.
Okay.
Shall we?
On a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
Well, before we give a rating, let's just simply state that I at least will be able to finish this. It's not terrible, you know, it is perfectly edible. So on the scale, I would give it a solid 7, maybe a 6, depending on which bite. If you get one of the bursting bubbles,
Or
it's a
get
7.
like a bunch of the bursting bubbles.
Yes, but if you get none of them, it wouldn't be anywhere higher than a 6.
Personally, I would probably give that a... Going for my initial impression from that weird kind of funky flavor that came off of the cap, that one I'm going to have to go with a 6 at best.
Well, you have to remember that the caps always have a little bit of that metallic taste.
Well, it wasn't metallic when I tasted.
But as for the strawberry Starburst, that one was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
That was not my favorite yogurt I've ever had, but as far as what is right before us, that is one I would definitely get again.
Mm-hmm.
If they sold it in bulk sizes, I would buy that happily.
Personally, Yoplait, if y'all are watching, I doubt it because none of you bigwigs watch my channel.
By the way, not sponsored.
Right, not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. Excuse me. By either Yoplait, Starburst, Gushers, or any of their parent companies.
Or Lipton.
Or Lipton. But I would say if they were listening, that they should package this stuff together. Like how they do multi-packs of like strawberry, banana, and strawberry. These should be put in those long boxes as a double pack.
Yes. Potentially with slightly more
Strawberry.
strawberry than the Gushers.
Well, they'd have to keep them even. But with that being said, like I said, this one gets a 6 at best from me because that first taste was not a great first impression.
Yes.
This one, right out the gate, that gets an 8 for me.
As I said, the Gushers gets a 6 from me if you don't get any of the flavor bursters or bursting bubbles. But if you get one of those, it can go up to a 7. Again, if you like the fruit punch flavor. The strawberry, now I will admit I'm a little biased. The strawberry Starburst are my favorite Starburst.
They are good.
They are very good. And so I would easily give that one an 8 or a 9. If I had to settle on one number, I would definitely have to give it an 8, if only because I reserve 9s for very good things, and this is still a little lackluster. Like, it tastes great, don't get me wrong, but the flavor fades fairly quickly. If the flavor lasted a bit longer, it would definitely be a 9, but it fades far too quickly. But
then again, the flavor of a regular Starburst fades fairly quickly.
yes, that is true.
Not quite as fast as fruit stripe gum, because that stuff's one chomp and done.
Yes, I mean, if you put the entire pack in your mouth, wrapper and all, the flavor lasts a while.
Like a minute.
Yes.
YoPlay, if you're watching, that should be your next project. Fruit stripe yogurt. Make it happen.
Are you sure it would only taste great for about 2 slurps?
Unless they made it like this stuff.
True, but regardless, thank you for coming to the video.
And thank you so very much for watching. At least I hope you're enjoying all these. And with that being said, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and all other manner of being, this is Oxleymations and
Ruby Gamer,
telling you to have a great night, and we'll see you in the next one. Cowabunga!